Alright, it's Jason Music49 here, bringing you Big Data. I think the song's called Dangerous. Heard it on the radio this morning, said, man, I got to do this one because I get to pick up my Schecter Hellcat. This is not one of the USA custom shops, so you might see these around some of the bigger box music stores. Considered a baritone guitar, but really it's just a 6-string bass, but it doesn't have this huge neck. And we pick it up a lot. We can play chords on it, 5th chords, power chords. It's a lot of fun. This is one of the coolest guitars. It's not a real expensive thing. Got these pickup selectors here where I can just one pickup on and off. And I'm on my Laney VC30 cables by Matt Alexa, our local guy that hooks us up. We buy local, hope you do too. Now, I've got this amp with gain on it. I've got the gain almost all the way turned up, but then I'm just playing with my volume here as to whether or not how raunchy. So that's how you get that sound, I think, that they're doing in the song. So what does this got to teach you? Number one, counting. I don't know if I can do this all at once, but if you'll count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 okay? So that's basically the counting. If you got a drummer or a metronome or something like that, or set a drum machine, this will keep your check and your rhythm in check. You've got to kind of groove to it a little bit to stay on beat there. The other thing is playing around with where your notes are. Now I'm starting with a C, which is a 3rd fret 5th string. I'm going to a G sharp or a flat, which is the 4th fret 6th string. Then I'm reaching up here, big reach with my pinky to an F, which is at the 8th fret 5th string. And then I go down a whole step to E flat or D sharp. Now when I first started doing my first take here on my phone, I went, but I got this really nasty slide there, this really squeak. The more I do it, the better I seem to get at it, so I think it's probably a bass player thing that they would know how to get around that. But you know, I'm just playing this song for the heck of it, it's fun. So I actually started playing it here. The C there at the 8th fret instead of down here on the 5th string. I'm on the 8th fret 6th string. Now I'm still using the same G sharp. And then using my pinky to go up there. So much easier. But you know what? The other thing that you can do with this to make it useful from a music study, I guess, is play around with where you do those notes. You know, actually, I can take this thing to 1st position and it's way easier. Let me show you that trick. So I can actually go here, G sharp to low F, and then look, an octave. Okay, that was on the 4th string, 3rd fret, and then the 4th string, 1st fret. That's your F, and your E flat or D sharp, back to C. So now that looks a whole lot different than what I was doing at the beginning. So learn your notes on your fingerboard, do these sorts of things, you know, play around with it. Maybe the first time you'll go and slide, 4, 2, and then maybe end up here on the 6th string. Then walk on, and then pick it up high. That's about all I have to offer on this. I'm not a bass player, as you can tell. I do have this amp on gain, so that's how I can get that. I'm a weak bass player at best. But hey, this is just something, you know, when you're bored, you want to get something out of it, try a different instrument, try something else. It's still the same notes on this guitar here, the way it's laid out. It's the same notes as your guitar, so it's still going to challenge you a little bit. Play with these fat strings kind of, you know, makes me a little bit more aware of these squeaks. Now I'm going to go back in my guitar playing. I'm going to check on that and see, you know, do I squeak too much when I'm playing guitar? Go back and listen to some of the videos that I do and stuff like that. So anyways, I hope this helps. I hope it's something a little bit different, and I hope it's an easier song for some of your beginners out there. Maybe you can bite this off, practice it. As usual, support your local music store. If you need anything at all, we're always here at Music49, and practice hard. Peace out.